Yesterday we started talking about economics. That just means learning about the way money works and how we use money in our community. Today's lesson is going to be about earning money. So our goal is we can explain what income is and why it's important. We'll talk about what income is in a few minutes here. But think about yesterday we talked about how we have basic needs like food, clothing, shelter, and those things are not free. They cost money. Some of the types of money, we're going to learn about money soon in math, but we have pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, and dollar bills. And then today, a lot of people use credit cards, and the credit cards have money on them. But where does that money come from? Well, we mentioned this yesterday, but you get that money from having a job, right? Unfortunately, there's not a tree in your backyard called the money tree where you could just pick dollar bills whenever you want. The way you get money is by having a job. A job allows you to earn money that can take care of you or your family, right? Since you're a kid and you don't have a job, your parent is taking care of you by the job they have. Okay, and that's called our economy, where people work, earn money, and then spend that money. It's called our economy. So the money that you earn by doing a job or selling a good is called income. People earn income from the jobs that they do. So income is just money you make from your job. Different jobs have different income. So not every job pays the exact same amount of money. Some jobs pay more money than other jobs. And some jobs pay depending on how many hours you work. So in this example, Julio works at an office, and every hour he gets paid $20. So if he works 1 hour, he gets $20. If he works 2 hours, he gets 40, right? Because 20 plus 20 is 40. If he works another hour, how many dollars will he have? Well, if he has 40 plus another 20 equals 60. So the longer you work, the more money you make. If you only work 1 day of your whole life, well, you're not going to have a whole lot of money. That's why people come to work every day, or almost every day, is so that they can keep making money. Once again, we use that money for our basic needs, for food, for shelter, for our clothes. If you just stop working, then you're not going to have money for that kind of stuff. Then some jobs pay you depending on the task that you do. So what I mean by that is, look at this example here. Sarah works at a pharmacy. That's like a place that gives people medicine. So she has different jobs and responsibilities she has to do at her pharmacy, just like you guys have different jobs and responsibilities you have to do at school. She has to order medicines. She has to work with customers that get the medicine. She has to hire people to work in the pharmacy. And if she does all those things, she does not get paid every hour, but it says right here, she gets paid $40,000 a year. So if she works more hours, she's not going to make more money, but she has to work a lot of hours to do all the different jobs that she is expected to do. So think about yourself. Do you have chores? I mean, a chore might be emptying the dishwasher, cleaning the kitchen, vacuuming, stuff like that's chores. Do you earn an allowance? So some kids earn money by doing certain jobs at home. And I realize that might not be the case with you, but some kids get money for doing a job like emptying the dishwasher. And that's kind of like how jobs work in real life. You do a job like emptying the dishwasher and you get a little bit of money. So if you do get an allowance by doing chores, then that's kind of similar to the way real jobs work. So Mackenzie has to wash the dishes and sweeps the kitchen. If she does it every day, her dad pays her $1 at the end of the week. Mackenzie can choose to save her money or to spend it. Okay, so with that dollar, maybe she wants to buy a candy bar. Or maybe there's a cheap toy she can buy for $1. But let's pretend there's a toy she really wants that costs $5. Well, she doesn't have $5, but if she saves it, and then next week she makes another $1, then she'll have $2. And then she works the next week, she'll have $3. The next week, $4. And then finally, that next week, she'll have $5. So if you don't have enough money for something that you want, a way you can is by saving it. So she doesn't get a candy bar every week, like she might if she spent $1 on a candy bar every week. But by saving her money, she got the toy that she really wanted after waiting for 5 weeks. So that's choices that both kids and grown-ups have to make with their money. Do you want to spend it on things now? Or do you want to not get things now but save it for something bigger? So that's something that people have to think about all the time. I mentioned that she could spend her money. The example I gave was candy bars. The example they gave here looks like they have stuffed animals, going to the movies, arcade. So once again, there's always lots of options for how you can spend your money. You think about the best way to spend your money. Okay, so grown-ups use their income to pay for things and take care of themselves and their families. So for example, if your sink breaks, like in this picture here, and you need someone to come fix it, that person that comes fix it is called a plumber. Now, being a plumber is a job. As we know, jobs make money. Well, how does that plumber make money? He makes money because you give him money when you have him fix your sink. Okay, so when he or she fixes your sink, you give them money, and now they use that money to take care of their needs. So most things do cost money, including things getting fixed. So your job gives them money, and then they use that money for other things. So that's the way an economy works. People are working and people are spending money to support other people's work. We talked a lot already about taking care of your basic needs. And then obviously earning money is important so we can pay for the things that we need in our life. And that's where we'll stop.